Hello. I have no idea if this is working, so I'm just going to start continuing off where we left off last time. Right, so the drought has just started. Okay, so we're running a bit short on planks. We've only got one at the moment, but we do have plenty of water. Food is a bit lacking as well. I think what we might end up doing is really making sure that we get this built as fast as possible. Once that's built, we'll be able to actually ferment cassavas while we are in the drought. Because as soon as the drought comes, we're not going to have any of this power. In the long term, I really would like to put some water wheels along here and actually have some power production while we're in the droughts. And I think with the iron teeth, yeah, the bad water discharge when open maintains bad water flow during droughts. So we should in droughts hopefully be able to maintain some sort of water flow. Oh, there we go, the drought has started. So we might start off by pausing these guys, and since we don't have any power at the moment, we'll pause the industrial lumber mill as well. We're still quite a way getting that built. Might bring in another builder, and in the meantime we do have hopefully all of these full of scientists. We really should get someone on the gatherer flag as well, and they're just going to come from one of those inventor huts. We're making decent progress on these as well, considering how many planks we didn't have at the start. And we might pause this berry gatherer at the moment, since there's no more berries to collect there. Yeah, we might let this play just for a little bit. See if the beavers can collect some more wood and continue making progress on this large wheel, since we're kind of bottlenecked by that, since with that, without power, we can't produce planks. Without planks, we can't continue building these stairs, and then we're waiting on that to be able to get scrap metal. So I might just let it run for a bit and watch them do their thing. Right, so we're almost finished with the power wheel. Who's this little guy? Oh, and just like that, we've got the power wheel in. Now, when the power wheel is running, I do want to have it prioritized a little bit, since there's no point having workers in the lumber mill and the fermenter if we're just going to have issues with power. Now, because we're still not quite at the stage of building the gear workshop, it's going to take 25 planks. So what we might do in the meantime is actually just connect this up, just so we can have some power going to the fermenter, since we are beginning to run out of food a little bit. Now, one thing I did want to do is actually build some storage, both for the kohlrabis and for the raw cassavas. So what I might do, maybe we put it up here. Maybe we put it up here. I reckon that's the play. So what we'll do, we need the wood. We'll pop a lumberjack flag up here. Mark these trees for cutting, and we'll high prioritize that as well, just to get them removed faster. We might actually, we've still got some trees down here that aren't getting cut down, so we might unpause one of those lumberjack flags. Now we are beginning to run out of workers. So what I might do, I might reduce you down. I think the most efficient way, I think harvesting takes more time than planting. So we might leave these guys 2 as planting. We'll reduce this down to 1, and no, wrong way around. We'll have 2 harvesting in this one, and then we'll have 1 planting in this. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fun fact, beavers can weigh up to 50 kilos. and they can swim at, I think it's about 8 kilometers an hour. So 50 kilo behemoths swimming at 8 kilometers an hour. I just think that's fucking stellar. A little baby Akita. Oh, and you can see here, because she's got a good well-being, because she's got a good well-being score, we've got 5% with growth speed, movement speed extra 5%, and life expectancy an extra 20%. To get movement speed up to the next tier of 15% bonus, that's huge, 200% increase. We need a wellbeing score of 12. Now I think we might actually be able to do that. Yeah, to be able to get this wellbeing score up, I think the big thing to do will be to get some more decorations out. The roof tile is 150 signs. How much is the double shower? Oh, it's only 50. Okay, we'll do both of those then. We've got the signs for it. So what we will do is pop in 2 double showers here. We'll connect that up by a path. And then we will also unlock the roof to pop on here. And we might slightly high prioritize these 2 just so we can get it done faster. Oh, this is at 100% even with 1 beaver. That's not too bad. Now that we've got these stairs in as well, this farmhouse will be able to begin planting out this. Now I did say we need to get some storage for food. So what we might do is we might pop a medium warehouse in there, a medium warehouse there, connect them both up by paths, and we'll make this one kohlrabi, and we'll make this one raw cassavas. Now I do like with food storage to prioritize the raw materials. There we go, you're finished. We can delete you and free up another beaver. What I like to do with food storage is to prioritize the raw food. Once the food is processed into, say, cassavas to fermented cassavas, they take up a lot more space. So ideally I'd rather have a stockpile of the raw materials, the raw food, so that at least if we begin to run out of prepared food, we've got a stockpile to prepare more, as opposed to relying solely on having the prepared food in place, running out of that, and then finding we don't have anything else to actually replace it with and feed our hungry little beavers. Now the roof has been done. I think I would like to bump up the priority of this flower pot, and we've actually got our double water shower in there as well. So hopefully fairly soon we will be able to start seeing... Oh, and the drought's over. Fabulous. So we'll be able to get water flowing a bit more again. We will unpause both of these deep water pumps just to get water stockpiled again. What I might actually do is limit this shower as well to a depth of 1. Now, I know at the moment we won't be able to use it, but it'll mean at least in a drought, as we start to run out of water, we won't be using the remaining water that we're relying on for irrigation to be lost on something like the double shower. And the water is flowing again, which means our double shower, it's still not quite long enough. Oh, that's right, because this is actually 2 blocks high, so we won't be able to limit that depth. That's alright. We might low prioritize the building of these inventor huts as well. We don't really have the spare beavers to be working in there just yet. Oh, actually, we've got a heap of logs up here. So our next go might actually be to prioritize these stairs so we can actually get up there. I might place 2 lumberjack flags here as well, and in advance mark all of these for cutting down. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. And actually, we've got a heap of berries just down here. Our berry storage is actually full up, so because our berries are a bit full, might pop in just some small warehouses here maybe. Although I would like to use this space for some stairs so then we can path up with platforms. So I might leave that open. Instead, can we fit one there without... No, we can't fit one there without needing to... See, one of the great things now that we've got overhangs is I think in time to get around this space just here, let's say we put a warehouse just here, we'll be able to dynamite these 4 tiles here and this tile here. From there, when it's 1 block lower, we'll be able to put in an overhang which sits 1 block high, have an overhang sitting out here, and then we'll also be able to so we can path up around here without needing to take up this tile here of canola. And then once this is in place here, we won't have to remove these tiles and platform all the way up to have another warehouse there. So I like that plan. And we'll make this berry storage and bump up the priority there. I'm just high prioritizing everything. No recipe selected means our fermenter is ready. Yes, it sure is. So we'll make that fermented cassavas. We'll bump up the workplace priority, and we will super high prioritize these 2 power shafts just to get that in there sooner. What we might also do is begin working on expanding out these water wheels. So we will put down a set of stairs there, and I have heard that actually breaking up... Oh, we can't place levees yet. Oh, we're almost there though. We're only 2 science points off. I've actually heard that rather than placing a whole row of water wheels, it's more efficient to actually have levees in between them. But I don't know if aesthetically I'll like that, because we'll have 2 there, but then I wanted another row down here. And I don't know, I think it would be prettier to see a whole row of water wheels. No. Yes, no, maybe so. Actually, now that we got this path in here, we could use this space for some more trees. And our forester does reach well and truly over that way, as well as our lumberjacks. Oh, you're sitting on your butts. I'm going to pause you just to free you up to go, most likely in an inventor hut. So we're going to plant some oaks down here. I think they can reach all that. Oh, we can go 1 tile further. Excellent. And they are all marked down for cutting. I really don't know. Do I want to have a whole row of water wheels here, or do I want to split it up into 2 channels with levees? I've heard that the levees will actually... I don't know if it's a more efficient use of wood to have the levees and the power boosted through here, or whether it's just yeah, I don't know whether having levees across here actually boosts the amount of power in here in such a way that you have more power overall than if you had a whole row of water wheels, or if the benefit of doing that is simply to save extra wood, considering a levee is only 12 logs whereas a small power wheel is 25. I don't know, I think I'd rather look at power wheels all the way along though, to be honest. I know it might not be the most efficient use of wood, but I think it'd be prettier. I know this is such a semantic decision. It's such a semantic decision. Oh, I don't know. Bear with me while I decide what I want to do. Okay, you know what? We are just going to do rows of power wheels. So for the time being, we'll just put one extra one there. But because at the moment, at the moment we're only working at half capacity. We do want to be putting in a gear workshop fairly soon, so we might also bump up the priority of this one and bump up the priority of this water wheel as well. Oh wow, I've just realised we've got scrap metal, which means, oh look at them, they're already working away. Who's this? Akita. Akita's grown up. Fantastic. And jazz gig. Almost sounds like something else. That's fantastic. We might also bump up the priority of these two lumberjack flags, since we are lacking on wood a little bit. How far off is this power wheel? Oh, no logs yet, but at least we do have the stairs to be able to get down there. And we might pause you at the moment because you've got no trees to cut down and we do not have enough spare beavers. We might also pause this deep water pump since we're getting back on top of water storage. Something else we might do, we may build one more breeding pod just in there. Because I think I would like to, now that we're beginning to stabilise on food and water, I think I would like to start increasing the population a little bit faster. Something else we might do now that we're beginning to get the planks for it is actually popping in the gear workshop. Now the problem is I kind of want the gear workshop to be built fairly fast, just because we're going to have to remove these power connections here, which is going to cut off power supply to the fermenter, but I think that's worthwhile doing. So we will demolish these, high prioritize removing those. We've got the signs for the gear workshop and we're going to pop that in right there, and we're going to high prioritize that to make sure it's built as fast as possible. Right, the gear workshop is done. We might pause that for the time being anyway, and this power wheel is almost finished as well, so we won't be working at half power. Oh, it looks like they've pretty much chopped down all these trees now and just waiting for these to grow, so we can pause both of these lumberjacks now as well. Oh, we've got the power wheel in now, so what I would like to do is actually start up the gear workshop, because we're going to need gears to get to the next stage, which is this smelter. Yeah, we're going to need 20 for that one. 200 power as well. We might need another water wheel. While we're waiting for all that to be built, I might begin putting in a second row of water wheels. So I'd like to have one there. I'm also not sure how to connect it up to this one. I think we might want to put some platforms in behind that rather than having a power supply coming around this way. So we'll path up there, and we can remove that one and actually pop in some connectors to put around there, and we will semi-high high prioritise these, just so we can make sure that they're put in before they begin to block off access with these water wheels. Oh, we're beginning to get some trees grow through now, so we'll go back through and unpause these. I might also reduce down the workers. Have we got someone in there now? Carmimid? Carmimid. Yep. We really need to boost our population numbers. We're getting to a stage now where we've got a few jobs paused, a few more than I would like. I really would like to start bumping up the population quite a bit more. We've now got the new breeding pod in there, but we're going to have a big expansion of jobs fairly soon once we start producing metal, because in the process I would like to build another builder. Yeah, I would like to build another building hut fairly soon to accommodate building this large dam just over here. When we start building this dam here, it'll really come in handy to have a second builder's hut. So I would like to boost the population a little bit so that we're right and ready to go as soon as we've got the metal to build that. Right, I'm pretty happy with how much we've accomplished today. We've got scrap metal being collected, we've got plenty of food on the go, we've got inventors inventing, and we're beginning to build out this industrial section. Yeah, so if you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Really helps me a lot as a new channel, and it lets me know I'm doing something right. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Catch ya.